Mohun Bagan. Yes, guys, we are live and Mumbai City against the likes of Mohun Bagan, the reigning champions. The voting section has been pinned on the chat. Whether it is the Mohun Bagan supergiants, the Sobuj and Maroon Mariners are going to get those wins. It is the likes of Mumbai City, the Islanders. Are they going to get those upsets? Because Mohun Bagan this season has got only 2 upsets. Whether this game is going to be a draw or if there is any other options which you are having, do write your comments on the chat section, as well as the voting section is open. You can give your votes on the chat section. That poll has been pinned. But not wasting much of the time, we will go back into the lineups. It is the lineups which is looking good. Mohun Bagan Supergiants, looking at them, what a change Joseph Francisco Marina is making. It is Subhashish Bose as usual on the left backs, but that young kid Dipendu Biswas, he is picked on the right backs. It is Bhanwala, the new man. He will be on the center backs, and it will be them pairing with him, but no presence of Rodriguez. Molina is making those changes in the squad. No denying the fact Molina is making those changes in the squad, and definitely these are the last 2 matches where the Mohun Bagan Supergiants will like to make something big. It is the absence of Sahal, not present in the midfield because of his injuries. It is Suryavanshi along with the likes of Tangri. Oh my God. Suryavanshi getting his first starting lineup opportunity. Bhanwala getting that opportunity. But it is the likes of Dipendu Biswas who is seen much. Joseph Francisco Molina, hats off to you, my manager. You have done that great, and retaining that ISL Cup again. This will be a big one. The league has been retained. This is the first time in the Indian Super League. Mohun Bagan Supergiants are making it good, but in the startings, it is McLaren and Petratos, DB Petratos, the man, the king of the Sobuj and Mariners. He is there. But Petratos, the last game where he got that goal, that was something epic. That was something epic. As usual, from the wings, Manveer Singh and Liston Colasso in the starting lineups. What is that which is going to be? But in the substitutions, we have got Rodriguez, Kurnian. Ashik is the man. I would like him much to be in the lineups as well. Ashish Rai, not picked in the starting lineup. He is mostly picking up for those offensive aspects. Glenn Martins, that defender, that experienced man, is also there for the substitutions for the defense. It is the likes of Thapa and Stewart for the midfield substitutions, and Apuya. But it is only Suhail Ahmad Bhatt, no presence of Cummings for today's game. That is something which Mohun Bagan will definitely try to overcome. But to talking about the lineups for Mumbai City, it is Thonajam, Changte and Singh, their attacks. It is Fernandez and Toral, the attacking 2 midfielders, will be seen, and it is the Van Neff on the defensive mid-page. But Tiri and Chroma, both of them have to give those performances, as well as from the likes of Panwar and Valpuya. That is something which is going to be good, because from both the teams, it is Vishal Kath on the goalkeeping positions for the Supergiants, and it is Lachenpa, the man, for the goalkeeping positions of Mumbai City. Peter Kratsky, has he got something to come up, because he hasn't paid. He hasn't picked up Nikos Karelis in the starting lineups. Oh my goodness, Karelis, the man, is not in the starting lineups. What is that picking up from Kratsky? He hasn't picked up the likes of Karelis. Oh my God, that is some sort of big changes Mumbai City is having. But to talk about Mumbai City FC in their stats, this season, the man, it is Nikos Karelis who has got those 9 goals. It is Changte who has got 5, and it is Rodriguez who has got 2 goals. But they haven't been picked. It is Changte and Rodriguez in the starting, but Karelis coming in for the substitutions. What is that? And on the other hand, it is the likes of Molina not having Cummings in the squad. Oh my God. But Joel Van Neff, he has got those assists to be talking about. But Nikos Karelis, that man from Mumbai City, will be causing those damages because in the previous fixtures, when Mohun Bagan faced Mumbai City at their home, it was some own goal from TD in just 9 minutes, which gave Mohun Bagan the advantage. It was TD who scored for Mumbai City as well on those 78 minutes. TD scored for both the teams. Chroma got those 90 minutes late equalizers, and Mohun Bagan with the likes of Rodriguez has got those goals. So it was a 2-2 draw. But before that, Mumbai City has got a victory of 3-1 in the Indian Super League final stage. That was a big one. That was the upset which Mohun Bagan were trying to get. And in this season, in the first leg, they have got it. So those were the lineups. If you have a miss of it, it is the Mohun Bagan Supergiants lineup again on the watch. But how is that going to be big? And those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the chat section, which has been pinned. The poll has been pinned. Whether it is the likes of Mohun Bagan Supergiants getting those wins, it is the likes of Islanders, Mumbai City getting it big, or it is the draw which is going to come. Or if you have some different opinion about it, you can write on the comment section as well. So yes, we will take a look at the Indian Super League table. Oh my god, Mohun Bagan Super Giants, the reigning champions, 22 matches, 18 wins. That is massive. 4 draws, 2 losses, 43 goals scored, but the least they have considered is 14. This is a history which Molina has created in the Indian Super League. A goal difference of 29, so high in the table with more than 50 points. Oh my god. Molina has clinched it, and the king Petratos in the previous game getting those wins. The reigning champions up against Mumbai City, and it is at the Mumbai Football Arena. What is that going to happen? The referee has blown the whistle. The game has begun. The game has begun. Mohun Bagan Super Giants with this lineup. How are they going to make it? Changes from Molina, changes from the likes of Kretke as well. Aldred goes for a long ball. It is for McLaren. A header interception. That is Manveer Singh not getting that good touch to it. That man from the likes of Mumbai City, to be talking about him, he is really dangerous to have. It is Van Neff. That man, he will be creating those disturbances. That is a clearance from Lachempa. Mohun Bagan Super Giants are getting those pressures accumulated from Mumbai City early in just 35 seconds of the watch. And those of you who had a miss of the lineups, you can watch it from here as well. This is the lineups for both the teams. If you had the previous detailed miss of the matches, of the lineup, you can watch it from here as well. It is a corner incoming. Super Giants has taken it across, but a header deflection that is. Manveer Singh again getting those headers. Ball back in position of Vishal Kath. Mumbai City Arena is looking so good, blue in color. As well as the Mumbai City players are getting those. They might be just having those final thirds where they will be missing it because they are not in that good form. And to talk about this, if Mumbai City has to get some sort of win over here, I don't think that will be a much detailed one to have. And the stats so far in this game, still goalless, 1 minute. It was in the previous game where TD got that own goal in the 9th minute. Will that be going to happen again? But Mohun Bagan, to be speaking technically, in the previous leg has scored once. It was TD scoring for both the teams. That was the difference which was having. And those headers which the Super Giants got in the previous fixture, it was Rodriguez getting those. But Mumbai City got the likes of Chroma on those 90th minutes getting those goals. And it was also Mohun Bagan Super Giants, those, total shots being taken, it was Mumbai City who were dominant in the previous leg. No denying the fact, Mumbai City in the previous leg were dominant. They have got those shots, but not that clinical enough to get those goals. It was a draw and points were shared. Is that going to be the case over here? Because Molina has picked up in the lineups. No denying the fact. Look at that. Look at that lineup. Molina with this lineup. Viswas is the man who is making his impressions time and again. The big ISL rivalry over here at the Mumbai City Arena. I mean, to be precise, it is the Mumbai Football Arena. Vishal Kath at the goalkeeping positions. City has got that free kick. It is Changte who is going to take it. No, denied. He overlaps that across incoming, but too wide of the far post. Too wide of the far post. It was Van Neff, the man who was making those runs to the far post. Was that a predicted free kick being taken? But I don't think so. It is the instinct which is going to be talking, because for the likes of Mumbai City, their lineups, they haven't picked up Karalis in the starting lineup. Kratky, the man making those huge differences. It will be the likes of Karalis who will be coming on for the substitutions. So Super Giants will have to go for those early goals. City are making those build-ups. Yes, it is those runs which is being made. Changte, will he get that? But way too far enough for him. The flags are raised from the sidelines. That is offside. I mean, Thaunajam as well as Changte, they are those sprinters, and the high centre-back lineup, it will be going to be huge. It will be going to be huge. Molina raising his eyebrow on the sidelines. He has nothing to lose because the ISL is back at home. But a good performance over here with this new pairing of Suryavanshi Bhanwala is much to be seen. It is Manveer Singh who has a got pass from Bhanwala. Bhanwala is staying on the right backs. Rodriguez passes that to Biswas. Biswas goes for Shubhashish. Colasso on the wings. He is getting past to it, but that is a throw in coming, boys. That is a throw in coming. Colasso has got a throw. He passes that deep to Biswas. Suryavanshi gets Bhanwala. Bhanwala gives a long pass, that is, but interceptions coming in. Passes from Bhanwala to Manveer Singh is not getting that clinical look into it. Lasso getting it. He gets past 1, 2, but that is a foul. But the referee says to continue the gameplay. No foul being considered. Changte passes that to Van Nave. It is Tiri and Kroma, those two men on the defensive aspects. Tiri is the man, he has been associated with Spain, and prior to that he has also been at the Super Giants. That is onto the right wings. Oh my god. The flags are raised again. Tiri has that detailed aspect of Mohun Bagan Super Giants. He is that man who has a good view of the Super Giants. Mohun Bagan has to be a bit critical and get the involvement of Tiri. That man. Mumbai City has got 3 on the centre backs, and it is the likes of Kroma, that Syrian player, on the centre backs. City has got those big centre back aspects, to be precise. No denying the fact. City has got those big centre backs. It is interception. That is a shot being taken. Oh my god. Look at that. McLaren took that shot. It was some interception from Suryavanshi in the mid-pitch. Van Neff just had a fall. McLaren with that shot, but not that clinical enough. Look at that. McLaren had that ball. He had a view of the post, the woodwork. He couldn't even neither hit the woodwork. Lalchenpa passes that on the wings. That is Singh on the right wings for City. Colasso has won that tackle. Subhashish Bose making those overlap runs, but not happy with that pass from Colasso. Subhashish Bose is looking aggressive, boys. So yes, it will be like of Subhashish Bose overlapping the likes of Valpuya, and it will be likes of Changte and Thonojam as well as Singh from Mumbai City. They are making those incisive runs time and again. Dipendu Biswas tracking it back with Changte, but safe into the hands of Vishal Kath. No worries, no worries. So far, so good. 8 minutes, 16 seconds on the watch, and neither of the teams has got a good clinical shot onto the woodwork. Tangri back passes that to Rodriguez. Biswas. I mean, Aldred is the man, Tom Aldred. On the centre backs, he has been getting those big numbers, but in the previous fixtures, it was Rodriguez who got those goals for Mohun Bagan Supergiants. But Molina hasn't picked him up. Will that be a cause for worry? But Molina will not be having those worries because the ISL is back home, denying of anything what the outcome of this game is going to be, but it is the ISL rivalries where the Supergiants has to come big. Subhashish Bose with that clearance, not happy with the decision of the sideman, but that man Singh making those runs against the likes of Subhashish Bose. It is getting huge. It is getting huge. I mean, Subhashish Bose with the likes of Singh, and it is the likes of Thonajam who will be making those runs against Bhanwala. I think Bhanwala should be kept on the centre backs, whereas it is the likes of Dipendu Biswas who should be kept on the right backs. Will that be an option for Molina? Will he stick to that? But look at that. It is Dipendu Biswas who is man marking the likes of Toral. It is a shot being taken. Oh my God. Thonajam takes that shot. Clearance. That is from Bhanwala. Bhanwala is showing Saurabh Bhanwala, that man, he is physically strong and he is showing that good. He is showing that good. Vishal Kath gets that deflection. Manuel Neuer of the Mohun Bagan Supergiants gets those deflection. Wide shot so far from the box. What is that looking? It is Chroma taking those shots. Mumbai City are looking to make sets. They know that this game they are over here to make those upsets, but nothing to be gained for them because it is the ISL which is back home. Look at that clearance from Bhanwala. Bhanwala is making those clearances so good. I think Molina should get Bhanwala onto the centre backs and place Dipendu Biswas on the right backs. But rather he is going with Aldred and Dipendu on the centre backs and Bhanwala on the right backs. Changte making a run for Aldred. Aldred to Bhanwala. Bhanwala again passes that. Much of the position is now with the Supergiants, but most of their build-ups are looking from the wings. And yes, guys, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the chat section. Who is going to get those wins? Give your votes on the poll which has been pinned on the chat. Bhanwala gets that clearance, but not good enough. I mean, look at that presence. It is their man Fernandez as well as Van Neff and Toral on the mid pitch. They are looking to make something happen. Van Neff passes that to Toral. Interception, that is. Dipendu is the man. He is staying on those right spaces. Bhanwala passes that to Manveer. That is a foul. That is a big foul. It is Panwar, the man who has caused those fouls against Manveer Singh. Hope he doesn't get any injuries, boys. I mean, the ISL rivalry at its best is going on where no denying the fact the ISL rivalry over here is looking so good. No denying the fact. No denying the fact the ISL rivalry is looking so good over here. Vashish Bose back passes to Biswas. Panwala gets that to Manveer, but that ball is off for a throw. It is the absence of Abdul Sahal Samad, the man on the mid pitch. He moves those whole player movements, but it is the likes of Stewart who is not also there. It is Petratos and McLaren who have to get those clinical finishings to be happening for the Super Giants. But in the previous leg, it was the own goal from Tiri, the man from the Mohun Bagan Super Giants. But now at Mumbai City, has scored the own goal for the Super Giants, and he as well as scored for Mumbai City. That was the man who made those differences in the previous fixtures. It was Rodriguez who also got those goals, and it was Kruma, the man from Mumbai City, getting those late 90th minute goals. That was the equalizer, and the game ended 2-2 in the previous fixture. But that was the Super Giants at home. Now they are up at the Mumbai Football Arena for the second leg. Only 1 points being shared by both the teams this season. That is some sort of reckless challenge. Some sort of reckless challenge to talk about. It is the likes of Suryavanshi not making those presents felt good. Apuya, on the other hand, hasn't been picked in the starting lineup. It is definitely that aspect because to talk about Apuya, he has been previously associated with Mumbai City. He has a good view of that, but Molina hasn't picked him up in the starting lineup. He has gone for the likes of Suryavanshi and Tangri in the mid pitch. Panwar makes that pass. It is for Changte. Look at that speed from Changte, time and again running it so good. Bose back passes to Biswas. Aldred, Panwala, passes going on the centre backs, but the presence, that presence of Suryavanshi, he is playing those anchor mid-pitch roles, whereas Subhashish Bose has to make those overlapping runs. But Bhanwala is also staying deep down on the defensive aspects. Manveer has got that. Petra toss, back passes that to Bhanwala. Bhanwala on the right mid flanks. Goes for Suryavanshi. Biswas again. Biswas to Bose. Bose gets Colasso on the wings. I mean, that absence of Abdul Sahal Samad on the mid pitch or the presence of Cummings on the mid pitch, it is the likes of deep laying forward. Petratos is dropping that down. He goes that for the far wings. Leston Colasso has got the position. He is into the left wings. He gets some sort of dribbling. Manveer, I mean, it was Colasso trying to get past Valpuya. Valpuya is looking strong. Leston Colasso making his moves. 16 minutes, 30 seconds on the watch. Not a perfect shot taken from either of the teams. And none of them has even hit the woodwork so far. Very close game going on in the Indian Super League. The ISL rivalries at its best. To talk about the Indian Super League, I mean, the best of the things which has been happening is, I mean, to talk about, it was the previous season, the Mohun Bagan Super Giants has got that big one in the 23-24 season. In the 22-23 season, it was Mohun Bagan again, the winner of those. In the 21-22 season, it was Jamshedpur getting it good, and it was the 2021 season. Mumbai City got that, and after that, there has been no hopes for Mumbai City. The Islanders didn't have made those impressive stats as well this season, because in the table, if we talk about, look at that positioning which the Mumbai City is having. They are way down in the Indian Super League table. No denying the fact. Just look at the positioning where the Mumbai City is. They are at the fifth spot, so down in the table. 21 games they have played, 12 wins, 1 draw, but 8 losses. That is, I mean, 5 losses. My mistake, guys. It is 22 games which is going on. 8 draws, 8 wins, 9 draws, and 5 losses. 25 goals only they have scored. From their attacking aspects. But they have also conceded 25 goals. The likes of Tiri and Kroma on their centre backs, but conceding 25 goals, and with the likes of Changte, with the likes of Krilis, with the likes of, Singh, as well as with the likes of Thonajam, they have scored only 25 goals. Might be some sort of tactical glitches. Peter Kretke, that Russian man, that Czech Republic man to be precise, who is on there from Melbourne City. It has been the past 2 seasons where Peter Kratke is struggling with Mumbai City. But on the other hand, Mumbai City conceding 25 goals, it is the second least. It is the second least which Mumbai City has considered. Look at that. Goa has considered 25, Bengaluru has considered 28, Jamshedpur has considered 34 goals. Mumbai has considered just 25. It is the second least. And apart from that, the goal scoring sprees where the Mohun Bagan Supergiants, with 14 goals considered the least in the Indian Super League, has scored 43 and Goa has scored 41. It is Changte again against Aldred. He tries to take a dribble, but Aldred has got those interceptions good. That move from Suryavanshi at times, he is giving those mid-pitch spaces. He is, to talk about Suryavanshi, he is giving those mid-pitch spaces to be happening. That is where Molina has to be bit critical. That is the place where Molina has to be bit critical. Still goalless, but that is a corner incoming for the Mumbai City again. 3 shots which they have taken. That is a mid-pitch through ball denied by Subhashish Bose. Colasso not getting those clearances good. To the far post, Vishal Kath shouts for Manveer Singh, chhod de, ball chhod de, because no one was there from Mumbai City to get those possession back. Changte, the man on the mid pitch, he is making those impressive forward runs. But yes, those of you who are watching this, do give your votes on the chat section. Who is going to get those big wins for today? Kroma and Tiri on the centre backs, they are looking rock solid. Look at their positionings. They are staying just on the edge of the box. They are denying anything to be happening from McLaren and Petratos. 21 minutes. Final third passes, Super Giants has been impressive. But that final third accuracy, it is the Mumbai City who are making those good aspects. I mean, this ISL watch. Oh my god, that is a yellow card being shown. Aldred has been shown that yellow card so early into it. Aldred has been shown that yellow card. It was that foul to Changte on the pitch. Radke, the man, not looking happy. Aldred is also not looking that happy on the pitch. Dipendo Biswas comes on close to him for those consolation moments, but Aldred has got that yellow card. It is Tom Aldred getting those first yellow card of this game. I mean, to talk about the defensive lineups of both the teams, I mean, Mohun Bagan, look at that. I mean, they are playing Bhanwala, they are playing Dipendu Biswas, two of the young talents of the Indian football as well as the Mohun Bagan Academy. And Bhanwala, 25 years of age, he has got those physicality on his aspects, but previously he was at Namdhari FC, Rajasthan United, but from Punjab, this man, look at that move from Changte on the pitch. Ratke is the man not looking happy with the referee on the sidelines. He is having some sort of words with them. From 2024, this season, Saurav Bhanwala, the man, has got those two games. And this is that third game where Bhanwala is making his presence. But look at Dipendu Biswas. I mean, that man who has been for the supergiants from January 2024 has got 18. He has got even a goal in his bag to be talking about. He has even got a goal in his bag. My goodness. But to talk, that is big opportunity inside the box for Mumbai City. And Thonajam, the man, making those impressive runs on the pitch. But to talk about Abhishek Suryavanshi on the pitch, no denying the fact, I mean, he has been with the Supergiants for the past 4 years, but only has got 32 games. That is something which Suryavanshi has to work out to get those first starting lineup aspects. Kangri dropping down to the defensive mid pitch, but Suryavanshi again not getting those high up positioning. That will be a worrying aspect from Malina. Saurav Bhanwala one-on-one against Thonajam. Bhanwala is that strong man, not giving those spaces to Thonajam. Dipendu Biswas, left footer to Aldred again. Back to Biswas. Biswas tries to find Colasso. Yes, he has. Colasso gets to Petra toss. But from the mid pitch, it is lacking, boy. Petatos has to stay bit on the mid pitch. He passes that inside the box. McLaren goes. McLaren, his first touch wasn't that clinical. Oh my god, Manveer Singh trying to take those right footers. It was Tangri again. Denied. That man, Van Neef, he is making those impressive aspects on the defensive mid pitch. No denying the fact. Toral, as well as the likes of Fernandez, look at their positioning aspects. They are moving high up. But it is Manveer and Colasso not raising much high up on the pitch. They are staying on those mid flank positions. Najam getting those passes happening to Toral. Oh my god, Fernandez has got that. It is again the flags raised for Changte. It is those high centre back lineup which Molina is sticking to and not giving those spaces. Bhanwala, look at that defensive awareness from the likes of Dipendu Biswas. No denying the fact. No denying the fact Dipendu Biswas is time and again denying anything incoming from the likes of Changte on the pitch. Those offside traps. It is that offside trap which Aldred and Dipendu Biswas are playing it, and Changte is not getting any moves. That is what Kretke was trying to be looking. Revanshi passes that to Petra Toss, Colasso on the wings, Manveer, McLaren on the forward runs. It is that midfield presence where both Suryavanshi and Tangri are staying deep down, because it is likes of Fernandez and Toral who are moving high up on the pitch. That is a pass from Thonajam. When Neve Toral passes that interception, that is from Colasso, right time, right place. 1 foot interception, and that position was so good from him. When Neve passes that to Valpuya, Valpuya and Toral, Valpuya is just man marking Colasso over there, and on the other hand, Panwar is the man who is going for Manveer Singh. City is also not going with those high centre back. Time and again, that man on the pitch from the midfield, it is Suryavanshi. He is being overcome with the speed by City. City are trying to overcome time and again Suryavanshi with the speed. 29 minutes, 50 seconds to be precise. It is 30 seconds on the watch, and it is the drinks break. Kretke might not be happy with the performance of his team, because the previous leg it was a draw where Tiri was the man who scored for both the teams. He played for the Mohun Bagan Supergiants in the first half, and in the second half he played for the Mumbai City. That is what his story was, because he got those 2 goals. But how is that going to change for today's game? Because in the previous leg, it was definitely the Mumbai City who were dominant, and they denied anything to be incoming. In the previous fixtures, it was City who denied anything to be incoming from the Mohun Bagan Supergiants. Just look at that. In the previous fixtures, if we talk about the stats, it was Mohun Bagan Supergiants getting only 5 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. But Mumbai City, 15 shots they took, 6 on target, but only getting those 2 goals. And it was also a big chance which Mumbai City has missed in the previous fixture. A total of 348 passes which they got, but the Supergiants at home were restricted to 286 passes. That was the previous leg stats between these two rivalries, rival teams in the Indian Super League. But that was a different lineup also. In the previous leg, to talk about the lineups, it was Valpuya on the right backs, Panwar, Tiri, and Singh was the man, which Mehtab Singh, that man who was on the centre backs, but he is not present for today. Mehtab is the man from East Bengal. Mumbai City, he is there, but for today's game, Mehtab Singh is not over there to be present. That is inside the box for McLaren, gets that goal after the first break. McLaren has nailed it. McLaren has nailed it. Jamie McLaren, that butter smooth forward, has made that. That was some sort of defensive errors from Mumbai City, and McLaren has got that. In the previous leg also, it was the Super Giants getting that first goal, but that was an own goal from TV. But now it is McLaren getting that. Oh my God, Timmy Petranos, McLaren, come on boy, come on. Look at that. It was some sort of header interceptions. Manveer saying Alred getting it good, but that was a pass from Toral to the goalkeeping positions. McLaren getting it good. And it was against the likes. Who was the man chasing it? Who was the man? Chroma as well as Tiri both chasing for McLaren. But oh my god, McLaren, that offensive awareness from him. This man, 29, has got that big. This man has got that big. McLaren has got that goal. It is those super giants who are Vishal Cat getting those. Oh my god, Mumbai City are now making those runs from Chante. This is the 11th goal McLaren has got. The two digits, I mean, the two numbers talking for McLaren this season. 11th goal for Jamie McLaren. That is the one goal lead at an away leg for the Mohun Bagan Supergiants, winning all the matches, just including two losses. And now at the Mumbai Football Arena, they have got the first goal lead. It is Thonajam crosses that. Vishal Kath. A good catch from him. Vishal Kath is the Manuel Neuer of the Mohun Bagan Supergiants. No denying the fact that shot from Vishal Kath wasn't that clinical enough. McLaren is the man. McLaren is the man. He has got that good. That is the goal which has happened. Jamie McLaren, the man, has got it. Who can deny the Mohun Bagan Supergiants to win the matches in the Indian Super League? And in this new year, it hasn't been a single time where they have got a loss to be happening. But the last fixture for the Mohun Bagan Supergiants, it is the likes of FC Goa. A big redemption from the Supergiants coming on. In the previous leg, it was Tiri, the man, own goal which happened, but Tiri is mostly associated with the Mohun Bagan Supergiants with most of his skills, but he got those two goals. And now it is McLaren. Oh my god. I mean, the last fixture after this for the Mohun Bagan Supergiants in the Indian Super League is against FC Goa. That will also be a win, boys. That will also be a win. It is just under 31 minutes. I mean, after the drinks break of the first half, McLaren has got it. Joy Mohun Bagan. Joy Sobuj Maroon. Looking it so good. Bhanwala getting those clearances. Bhanwala is that man on the right back. He is doing it so good. Petratos staying high up on the pitch. Manveer and Palasso dropping down. Tangri staying in between them. Vishal Kath is having a view of the pitch and is asking something from the likes of Aldred and Dipendu. Dipendu Biswas, that young man in the squad. My god, he is a marvel. He is a gem. That youngster at the Super Giants, he is rolling high, boy. He is rolling high. They are now trying to penetrate the defense. They have got it inside the box. That is a clearance from Bhanwala again. Vishal Kaith not getting those first touches good enough to get a hold of it. Look at that. In the previous leg, it was Super Giants getting those 5 shots. They got 2 goals. I mean, one was a own goal and one was that which they got it. And over here, it is just 3 shots which they have taken and 1 goal. It is that clinical aspect which the Mohun Bagan Super Giants are making it happen. They are looking it happen. Big game. Vishal Kath getting that goal kick. But for today, to be talking about, do you guys think that Vishal Kath is looking in the best of his forms? Is Vishal Kath the man looking the best of his forms? When Neff passes that to Fernandez, Fernandez has changed his flanks, has moved to the left mid pitch. Toral and when Neff will get it happening. But to talk about Mumbai City still has got Nikos Karelis, the man, lethal to be incoming for the substitutions in the second half. Karelis is the man. He is yet to come. But from the Mohun Bagan supergiants, Cummings is not available for tonight. It is only the likes of Suhail. Whereas Molina will have to stick with the pairings of McLaren and Petratos. They have to preserve their legs for the second half up to those stoppage time as well. So yes, bit of relaxations, 38 minutes on the watch. Mohun Bagan Supergiants in the first half will look to be in a consolation on their away leg. They have got their first goal. That is a big advantage, which Molina's men are proving it. And against Mumbai City, in the previous leg also, they were clinical. They got 5 shots, 2 goals. One was a own goal. But in this game, 3 shots, 1 goal. And McLaren is the man taking the opportunity of that miss pass, which happened from Toral. And it was Lachenpa, the man. He wasn't being able to get a save for that shot against McLaren. Well, Pia passes that to Toral. When Neff back passes that. Tiri and Kuma were not just aware of that pass to be incoming. And McLaren took that opportunity so good. He is butter smooth. McLaren, number 29, has got that first goal. City at home are trying to get their final thirds good, and their accuracy is looking absolutely perfect. Whereas now the Mohun Bagan Supergiants are parking their bus deep in their own half. That is a pass to Thonajam. But these are the, long ball passes where City is lacking in this game. City is lacking in those long passes happening in this game. Whereas in the final thirds, they are more clinical. They are making those things happening in the final thirds. But in the long passes, it is the defensive aspect of Aldred and Biswas who are making those offside traps so good, and they are denying anything coming from Thonajam or Changte or Singh to be happening. That is a big one. Mehtab Singh, the man absent for the City. It is the likes of Tiri and Koma. Lasso inside the box. He has got it. Petratos. Dimi Petratos, my man. Dimi Petratos. Dimi Petratos, my man. Look at his celebration. Petratos has got that second goal. It is a one-way show over here at the Mumbai Football Arena. And both of my loving man, McLaren and Petratos, look at that celebration from Petratos. Mumbai City players are down with agony and they are looking depressed with that. Oh my God, Petratos has got that so good. It was Colasso moving on to the wings. He cuts it into the box. He makes a shot. That was Lalchenpa getting some sort of deflection into it, but not enough to get a clearance. Yes, it was straight for Petratos. Petratos gets any deflection. No, Petratos gets that straight into the nets. Petratos. Oh my God, Petratos didn't get any deflections. Look at that celebration from Petratos. My man getting that second goal. Dimi Petratos has got that second goal, and the pairings of McLaren and Petratos has crushed Mumbai City in just 40 minutes of the first half. 2 goals up. Joyce Mohun Bagan, Joyce Sobuj Maroon, the Mariners are raising high up. It is the time to bring the flag high up rolling. Oh my God. Mariners base camp roaring high. But upsets for the City fans because they have been making those hard works but not getting those goals happening for them. My God, the combination of these two centre backs, Biswas and Aldred, they are denying any opportunities for the likes of Changte, Thonajam, Singh to be happening. A miss that is from the centre backs. Vishal Kath gets a save to it. What a save from Vishal Kath! Look at that. That is a yellow card. Give him red card, boy. Give him red card. Look at that. Look at that. It was Vikram Singh who just gets a hit to Vishal Kath inside the box. That is bad. It was Dipendu Biswas not winning that tackle, but Vishal Kath. Look at that jump. Vishal Kath jumping inside the box like a Royal Bengal tiger. Look at that Royal Bengal tiger jump inside the box, catching it, spray that football safe into its hand. Look at that jump from Vishal Kath, but that is injury, man. That is a big injury for Vishal Kath. Hope he is safe. That player number 6 saying who made those tackles inside the box must be given a red card. No denying the fact. Those tackles to the opposition goalkeepers inside the box, that is something which you don't expect. But Nimi Petrados and McLaren has finished those in the first half. And look at that king celebration from McLaren getting, from Petrados getting those goals. But Vishal Kath, on the other hand, this is the whole Mohun Bagan Super Giants. All the players are playing so good. The Royal Bengal Tiger, that is Vishal Kath, getting those saves as well. My goodness, you can't stop Mohun Bagan Super Giants. 55 points if this win is going to stay up to the stoppage time. 44 minutes, 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go for the first half to conclude. It is Panwar moving up for the city, getting close to the box. Thonajam tries to make a drop in into the box, but clearance that is from Aldred again. Panwar again. But this time, McLaren joining the defensive aspects. It is for the Super Giants to get those 2 goals. High up, raising the standard of their mid pitch and not denying anything to be coming, because it is the characters, it is the confidence of the Mumbai City, where at their home are struggling 2-0 down. These are the opportunist aspects which McLaren and Petrados has shown. It's so good. That is what a perfect center forward, a perfect striker is meant to be doing. Look at what was happening from the Mohun Bagan Super Giants in the mid pitch. Nothing was happening. It was just on their wings. It was just on the flanks where they were trying to get those build-ups. In the final third, they were looking good, but that accuracy of passes from the city were looking good in the final thirds. But at times, Mumbai City were making those long wing passes to be happening, but on the other hand, that centre back pairing of, Biswas, the likes of Aldred, the likes of Bhanwala, the young centre back lineup from these 2 kids who were looking at so good, and Vishal Kath, that Royal Bengal Tiger, staying on there and just jumping on, forgetting those saves. Man, it is again a chance for Petrados. McLaren running, no denied. This time, Tini was aware of those passes. It is again Thonajam inside the box. Aldred again at the perfect position, getting those interceptions blocked. Petratos dropping down, moving that. Back passes to Bhanwala. Aldred again. Aldred tries to change the wings, goes for Colasso. Colasso is now making those runs. It is against the likes of Valpuya. Colasso and Valpuya fighting on one-on-one. But it was the numbers counting for Mumbai City, because they have got their 3 players. It was Fernandez, it was Toral, both of them coming on for the rescue against Valpuya. Red high up on the centre backs. Manveer Singh has dropped down to the defensive aspect. 4 minutes off at a time in the first half. Panwar takes that throw. McLaren also dropping down to the defense. Colasso denying anything. The Supergiants are denying anything incoming from Mumbai City into the box. That is a good game which they are showing it, and Molina time and again with his tactical capabilities. Look at that. The Supergiants are denying anything what is coming from the city into the box. Mohun Bagan Supergiants are denying anything whatever is coming into the box. Suryavanshi, Colasso, Tangri staying on the mid pitch. Look at that positioning aspect. I mean, that positioning aspect from Dipendu Biswas on the center backs. Mesmerizing, guys. Mesmerizing. Mind blowing. That is mind blowing defensive aspect from the likes of Biswas on the pitch. He has committed a mistake, no doubt, but on the other hand, the likes of Suryavanshi and Aldred has gone for those makeups. But on the other hand, Bhanwala, the man staying on the right backs, he is looking so good. I mean, two of the major players, it is likes of Rodriguez, it is likes of Cummings, not in the starting lineup for the Mohun Bagan Super Giants. And then also this man, Molina, against Mumbai City with this young player, Bhalwara. Oh my god, that is a yellow card for Dipendu Biswas. Don't get those cards, boy. You are good enough. But that was a good one. He got that yellow card because he denied anything to be coming from Changte. He did a good job, but at the cost of a yellow card. That is the dedication, that is the motivation which Molina's men are showing this in the ISL. That is why they are the reigning champions. 4 minutes of at a time in the first half is up, but that is a late free kick which City will try to get. Are they going for those headers? Denied. McLaren was there to get those deflections, and the referee has blown the whistle. What a class game! What a class game. Molina's men sticking to their positions and denying anything coming from Mumbai City. That is a big one. That is a big one, and it is a big game which is going on. No denying the fact this is a big one which is happening on the pitch. This is a big one which is happening on the pitch. And to talk about the two goals which happened for the Mumbai City, oh my god, look at that. That is the two goals which the Mumbai City, I mean the Mohun Bagan Super Giants has got it so good. It is the goal from Jamie McLaren and it is the goal from Demi Petrados. Both of the men got it so good. Let me just switch on the lights. I will take a 1.5 to 2 minutes break as well. There is a break going on for that halftime. I will also take a short break and after that I will be back. Let me just switch on the lights because it is all looking black and a horror show from my room. So let me just switch on the lights, guys. Give me a few time. Give me just 2 minutes. Where is that light? Yes, it is. Hope this makes it good. Yes, I have switched on the lights, and yes, I will take a short 1 minute break and I will be back. Do stay tuned to it, guys. I will be just back in 2 minutes. That is a big win incoming, guys. That is a big win which is incoming for today. And we are back for the second half as well. Short break. I just switched on my lights and now we are back for the second half to be ongoing. No denying the fact. I mean, those two goals which the Mohun Bagan Supergiants have got in this, they were looking so good, so good. I mean, look at that. I mean, McLaren getting those opportunistic moment, that goal poacher move, he made it. It was something big. It was something big. And with this starting lineup, Mohun Bagan Supergiants, look at that. It is, I mean, the likes of, I mean, to be praised about much, it is Panwala, the man who has been doing it so good on the right backs. It is the likes of Aldred, it is the likes of Biswas. Aldred is that man who has got those consistency on the centre backs, and Dipendu Biswas is staying with him, and both of them in those long balls which Mumbai City is making with those lofted passes, especially from the likes of Toral, Van Neef, Fernandez, as well as Tiri at times, they are denying any opportunities for Thonajam, Changte, and Singh to be happening on the center forwards. I mean, those offside traps which the Mohun Bagan Super Giants are having and boasting in this game, that is huge, huge tactical center back press which Molina's men are having on the pitch. And on the other hand, the pairing of Petratos and McLaren, those two offensive awareness which they're having for today's game, Petratos, that king which he is having with him, oh my god. As well as that butter smooth McLaren, he has got those 8 goals. And to talk about Dimitri Petratos, he has got those 19 matches, 4 goals, 3 assists. Not most of the matches he has started, 11 games he has just started, and all in all, in 71 games, Petratos has got 29 goals. No denying the fact Petratos is the king of Mohun Bagan Super Giants. But this season, McLaren getting those numbers, 11 goals. All in all, this season, this is a big one from McLaren as well. You can't deny McLaren and Petratos. And Petratos in that previous fixture where the Mohun Bagan Super Giants got it so good against Odisha FC, that was a redemption taken, and it was against Odisha FC where Mohun Bagan got that revenge, but that was a late goal. I mean, stoppage time goal from Dimi Petratos. That man is still talking those huge numbers. And to talk about Mumbai City, two in their lineups, I mean, Thonajam, Changte, and Singh in the forwards, that is something which Peter Kratky has got something bad clinical, because their man Nikos Karelis, the man who is there, I mean, in the stats for the Mumbai City FC, has got those 17 matches, 9 goals he has got, but not being picked in the starting lineup. Peter Kratky was in some sort of anticipation that he will get Nikos Karelis in the second half incoming, but it is also the absence of Mehtab Singh on their centre backs, who is not present, and Tiri and Kroma were on the centre backs. Tiri was the man in the previous leg, got those 2 goals, one for the Super Giants in the first half. He was playing for the Mohun Bagans because he is basically a Subuj and Mirur for most of the times in his career. But it was something clinical which McLaren and Petratos showed, and both Tiri and Krumova were just dumbstruck. Whereas the presence of Van Neef, Fernandez, and Toral in the mid pitch, they have been looking at good in their final thirds, but in those passes to be happening to their forwards, it is that centre back presence of Biswas and Eldred time and again denying any passes to be coming for the likes of Thonajam, Changte, and Singh with those offside traps. Every time they were making those passes, the flags were raised from the sidelines. The flags were simply raised from the sidelines. And to talk about the stats of this game, look at that. Look at that. It is Again, I mean, in the previous leg, it was Mumbai City got those 15 goals, 6 or 7 on target, but with only 2 goals. But here, I mean, in the previous leg, it was Mohun Bagan who went for those just 5 shots and got those 2 goals. One was a own goal, but then also they got one clinical finishing from the likes of Rodriguez. But in this leg, look at the stats. It is 6 shots which Mumbai City has got. They has been making those shots less. But Mohun Bagan Super Giants with 4 shots only, 2 on goal. That is a 50-50%. I mean, shots on conversion. Oh my God, that is big. That is big. McLaren and Demi Petardos, both of them have got those big stats counting for them. And with just 36% possession, look at that. Mohun Bagan Super Giants. I mean, stats are just revealing everything. Mumbai City is doing their hard work. They have got those 64% possession, 251 passes, 86% pass accuracy in the final thirds. They have been dominating much. 5 fouls, 1 yellow card, 3 offsides, 1 corner. But then also, Mumbai City hasn't been that clinical enough to get a goal, because in the Indian Super League this season, look at the stats of Mumbai City. I mean, with this game ongoing, they have conceded 27 goals and they have scored 25. This is the stat much revealing from the likes of Kratky, that Czech Republic manager over here for the city at the Mumbai Football Arena hasn't been making those impressive stats. I mean, they have conceded 2 more than what they have scored. That is what, a -2 of goal difference, and with 32 points, they are now dropping down to the 6th spot. This game started with Mumbai City on the 5th spot, but now Northeast United have clinched that 5th, because Mumbai City, with those goal differences, are going deep down, whereas Northeast United are also on that same 32 points. But look at that goal scoring. They have scored 39, considered 29, but in terms of scoring, they have done it big. But all in all, about the Mohun Bagan Super Giants, it is 55 points, a record being made in the Indian Super League. 31 is the goal difference. 14 goals they have considered. Can you just imagine it? In 23 games, they have considered 14. Oh my God. That is something, I mean, to talk about. It is 2/3 of the stats which are scoring from their centre backs. It is looking good. Whereas the centre backs of the Mohun Bagan Super Giant are also scoring from the likes of the Biswas, from the likes of Ashish Rai, and much to be talked about from the likes of Rodriguez and Aldred. Rodriguez not present for today's game. It is the pairing of Aldred and Biswas, pairing for those centre backs. And for the goals being scored, Mohun Bagan Super Giants scoring 45. Oh my God. That is big numbers talking in the stats for the Indian Super League table. Mohun Bagan Super Giants with 2 losses, 4 draws, and 17 wins. If this win is going to stand up to the stoppage time, 23 games they have played. The next fixture they are having against FC Goa, that will again be a big revenge to be taken. Against Odisha, they have taken that. Against the likes of Mumbai City, they are taking 8. Mohun Bagan Super Giants, you can't stop these big numbers and the lifting of the trophy which is going to be happening. No denying the fact, Mohun Bagan Super Giants are the Royal Bengal Tigers, and they are looking at so good time and again. This is all about the first half which is happening over here, but more to talk about from the Mohun Bagan, I mean, lineups. It is the presence of their goalkeeper Vishal Kath. He has denied anything. Vishal Kath has been impressive. His first saves hasn't been that good, but the second time where he is seen jumping like a tiger on the pitch, that is something big. Which these 2 goals, the second half is going to begin. Patados, the man looking to warming up his legs. The referee has blown the whistle. The second half is ongoing. And yes, guys, those of you who are watching this, give your votes on the chat section for the poll. that who is finally going to get those wins. City are inside the box making those crosses. Dipendu Biswas again denying that any substitutions being made. Has there been any substitutions being made? No substitutions yet being made, neither from Kratky, and McLaren never goes for those substitutions so early. No denying the fact, McLaren never goes for those substitutions. He sticks to his first half lineup most of the times. It is a cross coming in again. Iri takes that header. Dipendu Biswas gets that clearance. Look at that young kid. Dipendu Biswas again takes that clearance. Molina is asking something from the sidelines to be happening. What is he pointing at? Because it is either your way or the highway for the Mohun Bagan Supergiants. Up by 2 goals in the second half. They will be seen roaring up to get that lead. It is Manveer Singh has found Petratos. Petratos finds Colasso on the edge of the box. Colasso goes for those curls just wide of that far post. That cross, that shot from Colasso. It was Manveer Singh who passed that to Petratos on the deep laying positions just on the edge of the box. Gets Colasso. Colasso was so near to that curl on the far post. Lachenpa, the man, he wasn't even making those jump as well. That was something which wasn't expected. Colasso was expected to finish that good. Lachenpa was nowhere near it to get those saves as well. So yes, no substitutions being made, neither from Kratky nor Monila. They are trying to make those passes on the wings. To talk about their number 6, it is Vikram Singh. Most of the time, City are looking to make those passes happening, and Vikram Singh against Subhashish Bose, it is what Kratky might have instructed in those first half break. It is now Changte speeding up. Dipendu Biswas up on against Changte. Changte gets no space, passes that to Vennev. Long range shooting. Mumbai City are looking obsessed. They are not getting those spaces inside the box, and now they are seen making those big shots. Manveer Singh getting those interceptions. But on the other hand, Molina's men have to stick to McLaren and Petratos for those late stoppage time as well. It is those fresh legs which is needed for both of them to be happening, because Cummings is not available for today's substitution. It is only the likes of Suhail Ahmad Bhatt. Sahal is also absent. Cummings is not present there. Greg Stewart will be seen if Molina is going for any substitutions or not, but much to be relying for the striking aspects from Petratos and McLaren to be staying high up to those stoppage time. Iri passes that to Chroma. Chroma is looking to glide away against Petratos. Back passes that to Lalchenpa. What a big mistake. Can McLaren take the advantage again? But no, this time Lalchenpa was good enough to get those clearances. That is a pass being made. Vishal Kath, look at that. Vishal Kath now making those aggressive attacking goalkeeping positions. Manuel Neuer, the Royal Bengal Tiger in the Mohun Bagan Supergiants, is looking it so good. What do you guys think? Is it Dimi Petratos, the Royal Bengal Tiger, or it is the likes of Vishal Kath who is to be given those credits of Royal Bengal Tiger to be happening for the Mohun Bagan Supergiants? Clearance, that is Dipendu Biswas now staying on those left backs. It is Subhashish Bose and Aldred, but Bhanwala is staying on those right backs. Yes, good enough. That is something. A header being taken. Oh my god, Van Neff took that header, but the Mumbai City are making some appeal to the referee for some sort of handball. But no denying the fact that hand was so close to his body. Oh my god. Frustrating moments from the Mumbai City not being able to penetrate inside the box, and they are taking those long range shots from so far the box. Look at that, look at that. It was Toral who took that header. It was Toral who took that header. Neither Subhashish Bose and neither Dipendu Biswas got a touch to their hand. So that is definitely not going to be any sort of penalty. So Mumbai City, stop claiming those consolation moments on the pitch and make something happening. Make something happening, Mumbai City. These pleads will not help. You have to get those final thirds to goal on the box to make those equalizers. Down by 2 goals, 51 minutes on the watch. It is the super giants who have got a free kick. Lachenpa, the man, giving some instructions to his centre backs. Petatos takes that kick, good enough, onto the far post. Deflection from Lachenpa. Colasso gets that possession, gets it to Lachenpa again. Deflection from Lachenpa back to Colasso. There is some sort of injury moments inside the box. Mumbai City, as well as the likes of Mohun Bagan Super Giants, who are the two players looking injured on the box. Look at that. It was that Lachenpa move. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is a huge injury, I guess. Lachenpa is showing some acrobatic skills in the second half because he might have got those strict words from Kretke that your performance is not up to the mark, and suddenly there is some sort of big energy boost on the legs of Lachenpa, and he is making those aggressive as well as acrobatic skills to be happening. I mean, it was McLaren in the first half who got that goal scoring opportunity against Thierry, where that pass was made by Toral, a sudden back pass where Thierry as well as Chroma, both of them were not aware of that. And it was Petrados with that second goal, that offensive awareness from both of these two strikers from the Mohun Bagan Super Giants is looking good. So, what are your opinions? Who is the Royal Bengal Tiger? It is the Vishal Cat or it is the likes of Dimi Petratos? Who is the Royal Bengal Tiger for the Mohun Bagan Super Giants? When Naf passes that, it is for Panwar, but Manveer Singh is there getting those possession, but a clearance from Panwar again. City, I mean Mumbai City in the first half were looking good in their final thirds, but in the second half they are looking desperate because the need of the equalizer has to happen. Yet they have got the substitutions of their elite man Nikos Karelis to be coming on. It is header with that throw happening, but it is a clearance from the city. Dipendu Biswas lets that ball go for Vishal Kath. Mohun Bagan Super Giants are dropping in their own respective positions, tracking back. Look at that. Dipendu Biswas is trying to find Colasso on the left wings. Subhashish gets those. Oh my god, that is something desperate move from the city. Panwar, the man, going up against Subhashish Bose. Bose trying to get those clearances. Oh my god, Bose is down on the pitch and he is still fighting for that. Toral takes that free kick too hurriedly. Back to Tiri. Something is not looking good from the aspects of Van Neff and Fernandez. I mean, to talk about Van Neff, he has given a big opportunity for Petratos as well as Fernandez in the mid pitch. That number 10 from Mumbai City is not getting those mid passes to be happening. Whereas it is likes of Changte who is being seen dropping down most of the times. It is Van Neff passing that to Toral. Oh my God, Valpuya the man. Those crosses from Valpuya from the right wings. He is playing those inverted right backs at times. But what a cross that was. Oh my God, just down to the pitch. Valpuya is making those tackles good, but in his assist as well as in those crosses to be made from the right wings, not happening from him. That is a corner incoming. Fernandez takes that. Grounded shot inside the box. Oh my God. City has scored. City has scored. City has scored. That was a corner being taken. And City has scored. City has scored. Oh my God. Look at that. It was something, it has to be seen again. Fernandez took that. It was Valpuya who took that shot, a deflection to it. Rodriguez took that good. I mean, Aldred took that good, but it was that deflection opportunity. Oh my God. It was Toral who finally got that touch inside the box. It was that red card being shown. Red card being shown for that tackle being made. Yes, that is the man. Tiri has been given that red card. That tackle is a bad one. That tackle is a bad one. That tackle was a bad one. Mumbai City were showing those characters on the page. That tackle was definitely a bad one on the pitch. Look at that. It is the Mohun Bagan Super Giants man down to the pitch. He is looking injured. Oh my God. Look at those frustrating moments from Tiri, previously associated with the Mohun Bagan Super Giants. And he has considered that big foul. What is that? Subhashish Bose was up against Vikram Singh, and Vikram Singh with that tackle. Look at that. Look at that shoulder tackle from Vikram Singh on the pitch. Look at that tackle from Vikram Singh on the pitch, and that tackle to Subhashish Bose. Referee must have sensed something big to be happening, and that is a red card. That has been shown, that red card. Vikram Pratap Singh getting that second yellow card, and he is off the pitch. Such type of tackles is not accepted. You can't get that. Vikram Pratap Singh has got that red card, and now the Islanders, Mumbai City, are down to 10 men with a lead of 1 goal for the Super Giants, but just now they have scored. Vikram Pratap Singh is seen on the sidelines complaining to the referee, but a decision has been made. You can't deny that. You can't deny that. Such sort of tackles being made on the pitch, that aggressive movement which was seen by the referee on the pitch. He was already on a yellow card. He has to be careful in not getting those tackles, and that tackle being made. Subhashish Bose was injured on his face with the shoulder tackle. Vikram Pratap Singh has lost his peace of mind on the pitch, and that was a bad one. Vikram Pratap Singh has shown that character bad, and that aggressive movement already on a yellow card. That is something bad happening. Petratos takes that shot inside the box. Will that be a goal counting? No, denied. It is now the yellow card being shown again. Who is that going to be? Subhashish Bose is the man looking injured again. Subhashish Bose is the man looking injured again. Vikram Pratap Singh down to tears. He is whipping it back because it is that red card moment which he has got. He was already on a yellow card. And again, going for those aggressive tackles. I mean, in the pitch of football, that peace of mind is required, boy. That peace of mind is required. Both his hands high up on his head. What a big blunder Vikram Pratap Singh has done on the pitch. He is down to tears. No denying the fact you are giving a red card. That is something which you don't want that to happen. When you are already on a yellow card, you can't afford to make those tackles. Now it is the time for Subhashish Bose getting his first yellow card on the pitch. Big moments, time-changing moments, as well as those tackles being made. Referees making those decisions. It is inside the box. Interception from Aldred. Van Neef takes that shot. Vishal Kath getting those blocks good enough. Mumbai City are now on the 61 minutes trying to give everything, whatever is left in their legs to be happening. Panwar finds Van Neef. Aldred there. Vishal Kath gets that hold of the ball good enough. It is for the momentum of the players where you have to get those balls rolling. Don't get those aggressive movements on the pitch, boys. Stuck to your good tactical formations on the pitch, and that is what you will win those. Liston Colasso one-on-one against. He finds Petratos. I think Molina has to bring some sort of substitutions for the likes of Suryavanshi and Tangri on the mid-pitch. Manveer finds Petratos. Petratos tracking back. He goes for that shot. No, he passes that to Subhashish on the edge of the box. For that far post. Lachenpa this time grabs the ball good. Lachenpa in the first half wasn't seen making those attacking goalkeeping aspects. But in the second half, he is seen. The nerves are taking those toll. Mumbai City are trying to make anything happening with 10 men on the pitch against those 11 men from the Mohun Bagan supergiants. Manveer Singh tries to find Colasso, but interception from Tiri. When Neff passes to Toral, Fernandez. Back to Panwar. Panwar finds Tiri. The nerves have now settled down after those red card decisions, and Mumbai City were looking a bit aggressive after those red cards, and now they are seems just sticking on to their positioning aspects, but it is the lack of one man down. Can they contribute to that? Because the previous fixtures it was a draw, and now again it is 2-1 the scoreline. Yes, Molina is going for those substitutions. That is what we were anticipating. It is now Bhanwala dropping in, Ashish Rai coming in, 2 substitutions, and as well as Subhashish Bose dropping in and Ashik Kurnian coming in. 2 substitutions Molina is making. That is what you have to stay strong on the defense. And what a performance from Bhanwala in the first half. He is the man. He was doing it so good, and Saurav Bhanwala denied anything coming from Thonajam Fernandez to be happening inside the box. I mean, not to be much praising about Aldred and Biswas as well. Both of them have been doing it good, but it was Molina who sensed that Bhanwala and Subhashish Bose, 2 of the inverted backs, has to be replaced. It is Ashik Kurnian, that tall man, that physicality will be now on the left backs, and it is Ashish Rai with those fresh legs will be on the right backs. It is those opportunities which Molina wants from the likes of Kurnian and Ashish Rai to be happening. Corner incoming. That is a header being taken. Oh my god, that was close. Tiri gets that, but no worries for Vishal Kath this time. This match is now looking roaring up high. But what a tackle that was to Ashik Kurnian inside the box. That was a bad one. Mumbai City can't afford to get any sort of. Yes, McLaren is staying that goal that keep your cool of mind on the pitch. That is what is needed. That is what is needed. McLaren is instructing all the players of the supergiants to keep that cool of your mind on the pitch. That is what is required. Don't get so aggressive. Aldred gets that header interception. Tangri passes to Ashik. Golasso being tackled. What a bad one that is. Oh my god. Valpuia is not looking and making those aggressive press against Golasso. Hope Valpuia is not on yellow card, but hope Mumbai City doesn't get any more cards. Yes, the substitutions being made. Finally, Subhashish Bose out. Ashik Kurnian in. Saurabh Bhanwala out and Ashish Rai in. Two of those offensive inverted backs as well as physically much stronger have been brought into these substitutions from Molina in 65 minutes on the watch. A pass that is to Colasso. Petrados finds Manveer. Manveer on the right wings against Panwar. Fernandez joins him. Ashish Rai finds Petratos. Back to Dipendu Biswas. Mohun Bagan are now seen spreading the field wide apart. Colasso finds overlapping Ashik Kurnian. Ashik Kurnian with that cross gets it. Good. Oh my god. Look at that. What is Mumbai City players are now trying to do on the pitch? They are down by 10 men and now they are making every tackles seeming like they are being fouled badly, and they also want that the Mohun Bagan Super Giants to go down by one man. That is what the Mumbai City mentality is now looking on the pitch. That is looking hilarious. That is looking hilarious. That is a handball from Changte. Will he be given that yellow card? Because time and again he has been seen complaining the referee about those tackles being made. But this time that was an intentional handball from Changte to get that position good. Biswas finds Ashik on the left back. Biswas again. Suryavanshi on the mid pitch. Take the position, guys. Don't go for those big passes. Make that ball rolling. Keep that position and let City drop down their aggressive movements after those red cards. Better toss. Manveer Singh against Van Neff. That is a foul, but that is a decent one on the pitch. Mumbai City fans are roaring from the stands that they also want a red card for the Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Ashik Kurnian, the man tall on the left backs, getting those header interceptions. But look at Valpuia, he is the man who is showing those aggressive movements. Van Neff against Manveer Singh. It is Thonajam against Colasso. Van Neff again. A shot being taken. Fernandez, that left footer wasn't good. Mumbai City are now giving everything to get those equalizers. Mumbai City down to 10 men are giving everything to get those equalizers. But it is that man, Toral, who is making those moves. He is looking deadly. But still, Peter Kratky is not going for these substitutions of Kerelis on the pitch. I mean, Kerelis, Nikos Kerelis, that man, he will be seen, but Kratky is not going for the substitutions. I mean, this man from Greece, he has got those stats, he has got those 9 goals in those 17 games. He is one of the top goal scorers machines in the Indian Super League this season. But why is Kratky not going for the substitutions of Kerelis on the pitch? It is again Toral. Moving it, finds Changte. Changte, will he get past Aldred? But that is an interception inside the box. Changte is still having that possession. Biswas, look at that peace of mind. Biswas finds that interception. Colasso gets McLaren. I mean, Mohun Bagan Super Giants are not playing those complicated games. What is that need? But Mumbai City is playing those complicated games. That is what not the need of the hour is. They have to keep their peace of mind. And in those counters, when the Super Giants are moving high up, they have to make those happening. But instead, they are playing those complicated games. Mumbai City is playing those complicated games. This is the reason why they haven't been getting those goals this season much. Only 25 goals they have got, whereas they have considered 27. This is the things. Mumbai City are making those aggressive movements on the pitch. They are going for those complicated games where it is not that thing which is so complicated to be happening in the Indian Super League. You have to play your natural game, you have to play that straight game. It is the tactical capabilities of the players who have to be present on the pitch depending upon the opposition. It is as simple as that. But Kratky is implementing his players. I mean, he is getting those critical tactics to be playing. Not the need of the hour, boys. Not the need of the hour. Roma passes to Tiri. Tiri finds when Neef back to Panwar. I mean, what is the need of that passage which is happening from City? I'm not being able to understand that. But on the other hand, that man Toral on the mid pitch, he is looking much possessed, as well as on his creative playmaking, he is looking good. When Neff tries to find on the wings Singh, but Ashikurnian gets that interception good. Back passes to Vishal Kath. Vishal Kath goes for Petratos on the wings. Lasso finds McLaren. Petratos is running. Will McLaren? That is a foul from Tiri. That is a foul from Tiri. Look at that. Tiri just holds the shirt of Petratos with those runs, denying him of any opportunities to be on the forward runs. Oh my God. Look at that. Tiri just pulls the shirt of Petratos. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. It could be have been that third goal opportunity which Petratos would have considered against the City, but Tiri pulls that shirt from Petratos. That was a bad move. I mean, in the previous picture, it was the man Tiri talking. In the first half, he was playing for the Mohun Bagan Super Giants, and in the second half, he was playing for the Mumbai City. But in this game, Tiri has been quite decent, but not that good enough to deny the Mohun Bagan Super Giants of scoring those two goals. Changte is such a talented player. He is working hard on the pitch. Changte is such a talented player. He is working hard on the pitch. Vishal Kath goes on for Colasso on the wings. Colasso gets a header. Roma gets that clearance somehow. Gets Vikram Singh. Vikram Singh and Valpuya. Is that thing happening from them? I mean, Vikram Singh was the man, Vikram Pratap Singh was the man who was on the right wings, moving it good, but no, that was something denied. It is all left for Valpuya, Toral to make those impressive runs. But upon these substitutions from Molina, the presence of Ashik Kurnian and Ashish Rai on the pitch, both have been looking good. Now it is the substitution. Stewart is also making those moves. And on the remaining fixtures, it is Kerala Blasters and Bengaluru FC, two of the next fixtures which Mumbai City has got. Big games, Kerala Blasters and it is the Bengaluru FC. Two of the big games also left for Mumbai City to be happening. Can they get in those the top four to be in the Super League as well? In the Super Cup as well. When Nave passes to Panwar, no substitutions being made so far. Why is Kratky not going for those substitutions? 75 minutes on the watch, still not bringing in the likes of Karelis to be happening. What is Kratky going for? He is still sticking with that first half lineup. The starting lineup is still talking for Kratky. But the intensity of that playmaking, Mumbai City is making that look good, but clinically it is not happening. They haven't got a good view of that goal straight to be happening. One goal they have got, and that was some sort of deflection, with which it was Toral who got that. And Toral in the mid pitch also, he is looking so composed and so good with those orchestrating moments. Anwar back passes that to Tiri. Tiri finds Kuma. Back to Panwar. Petatos now joining deep on those midfields. It is that lack of one man which Mumbai City will now have to struggle for the rest of the playtime. It was for Fernandez, but no, Fernandez, that man from City, couldn't make those runs. Vishal Kath getting those good saves. Big Bengal Tiger. Is it the likes of Vishal Kath or is it the likes of Dimitri Petrados? But Vikram Pratap Singh has now changed his jersey and he is onto the stands. And he is looking too dejected with that red card being shown to him. Aldred goes for Manveer. Ashish Rai. Angri passes to Vishal Kath, but that was a slowish and sluggish pass. You can't give those opportunities to Changte boy. Biswas finds Vishal Kath. Aldred. Aldred grounded shot to Manveer. Manveer against Panwar, but Van Neff is also there for those midfield interceptions. Tangri finds Petratos. Lasso. Lasso to Petratos again. Biswas. Aldred. Some sort of rotation and trying to spread the field. The supergiants are looking at happening good. A midfield pass that is from Tangri. McLaren and the likes of Petratos have to keep their legs fresh up to those stoppage time because it is the unavailability of Cummings, the unavailability of Sahal, two of the moments which Molina can't boast of. Look at those offside traps. Both Aldred and Biswas, they are making those offside traps, and Changte still now has been denied of any passes to be happening. It is the drinks break. 79 minutes on the watch. Still Mohun Bagan Super Giants up by 2 goals. And it is that one goal, I mean, one man lead also they are having because the Mumbai City are down to 10 men. I mean, that referral decision which gave those red card to Vikram Pratap Singh, he was already on a yellow card and he was being aggressive. That second yellow card to him makes a red one and he is off the pitch. That is a big disheartening news for Mumbai City. Why are you not keeping those cool head as well as those cool patience on the pitch? It is those rest of mind, that peace of mind which you need to be playing. Aggressive is not the thing which is going to happen in the pitch of football. You are getting those losses in the passes to be happening. You are getting those losses in the number of players to be playing as well. Yes, it is that next substitution. I think Suryavanshi now has been dropped. I think Suryavanshi has now been dropped, and in the midfield, Mac Molina needs those speed And he must have brought Anirudh Thapa. Yes, it is the likes of Anirudh Thapa coming on to the page. Next substitution, that is from Molina. Good one. That is a good substitution from Molina, bringing in those midfield presence of Thapa and dropping down the likes of Suryavanshi. Suryavanshi was looking a bit sluggish in the first half. He made those stats sound good. And with the presence of Ashish Rai as well as with the likes of Ashik Kurnian on those inverted backs, now Anirudh Thapa on the mid pitch with the presence of Tangri will make those mid pitch look strong for those miss passes. I mean, for those miss passes which are happening from the likes of Toral on the pitch. Toral and Venif still continuing. Peter Kratky not going for those substitutions still. Oh my god, that is a bad challenge. That is a bad challenge. Man, Manveer is saying, hope you don't get any injuries, boy. This season is almost over. A game to go for the Mohun Bagan Super Giants. But look at that tackle. That is a bad one. That is a bad one. That is a bad one. Bad tackle. Ashik Kurnian having those possession up against Valpuya. But Roma tries to get those passes happening for Van Neef. Interception from Ashish Rai, good on the pitch. Both Anirudh Thapa and the likes of Tangri have to give their best in the mid pitch and not allow anything to be happening from the likes of Van Neef and Toral. Every time City are trying to find the likes of Van Neef and Toral on the mid pitch. Again, look at that midfield presence. It is Van Neef getting it to Valpuya. Van Neef to Valpuya again. Roma passes that to Panwar. Tiri gives a miss pass. It is Colasso who has got that. He is up against Thonajam. Thonajam is getting those position with those tackles. Anirudh Thapa finally getting those rescue movement for the Super Giants. Ashik Colasso has been found back by Van Neef, but the referee asked for the game to continue. That is a yellow card again being shown. Oh my god, Mumbai City with those aggressive tackles. Not happening, boy. That is what I am saying. Look at that tackle. It was bad. It was bad. Mumbai City, it could have broken the knee of Liston Colasso with those tackles being made. It is Van Neef, the man who is making those tackles. This is looking a bad pitch. I mean, bad aspect from Mumbai City. Molina going for another substitution. It is McLaren now dropping down, and he has got those. McLaren, my man, you have made it big today, boy. You have made it big today. You are getting those big goals. McLaren is now substituted, and Stewart is now seen coming onto the pitch because Molina now wants that good creativity to be happening from the mid part of the pitch. Vishal Kath getting that long kick for Ashik Kurnian. Valpuya back passes to Kruma. It is Van Neef again. Interception from the mid pitch is looking good because Mumbai City down to 10 man. They are lacking those midfield presence. It is those hard work which the likes of Fernandez and Toral are doing. But still 85 minutes on the watch. Van Neef passes that. Tiri again to Van Neef. I mean, that lack of one man, Mumbai City with those aggressiveness has lost, and this goal game has turned the table upside down. Big one. In the first leg, also, Mumbai City were doing it so good, but that aggressive movement which they are having, I don't know for what they are having those post off, but it is not getting those clinical finishings for them. Biswas getting those clearance. That young man still playing 85 minutes on the watch. Mumbai City trying to get those wing changes. It is Manveer dropping down, Ashish Rai going for those clearances. Now the supergiants are looking too deep in their defensive aspect. Petratos and Stewart, both of them are staying high up on the pitch. But in the mid pitch, the presence of Anirudh Thapa, the substitution being made, the presence of Stewart in the mid pitch, both are looking so good. No denying the fact. Molina is sticking to his strategies. The final substitution it was made from Molina, McLaren dropping down and Stewart coming in. That is a corner incoming for the Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Left footer that is, oh my god, that was a good curl, but way too off from the far post to be happening. Lalpuya, the man. I mean, my mistake, guys, it was Valpuya. Thonajam now getting those substitutions, but still not Nicolas Keris coming onto the pitch. Why is Nikos Kerelis still not getting those substitutions? Is he that injured? But he is staying on those lineups. George Ortiz and Jayesh Rane, both of the substitutions being made. Nathan and Chikara, both of them. Oh my god. Mumbai City have now brought in on those 87 minutes these substitutions. It is the likes of Suhil, Sahil Panwar off and Rodriguez has come onto the pitch. As well as the likes of Thonajam is out and Chikara has come onto the pitch. Two of the substitutions which Kratky has made so far. What is that need? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 88 minutes. City has again got Vishal Kaid. Oh my god. Mumbai City has scored. Mumbai City has scored those equalizers down to 10 man. Mumbai City has scored their second goal down to 10 man. That is a big comeback. Mumbai City has got a big comeback. Anirudh Thapa having some sort of frustrating moments on the pitch. Kratky proud of his man. Mumbai City fans are seen rolling on the sands. But Vishal Kaid, why was that a deflection from him? My god, Vishal Kaid just gifted away a big chance. It was that same Manuel Neuer moment which Vishal Kaid got. And on the rebound, just look at that. Just look at that. On the rebound, it was Mumbai City getting their equalizers. Vishal Kaid. This time he wasn't that good, but mistakes happen on the pitch of football. No denying the fact. It is again City coming on onto the edge of the box. Wing movement, deflection. That is Aldred is looking down with those energy on the pitch because he has been not giving away any chances for Changte on the pitch for those 90 minutes. A corner incoming from Mumbai City again, but this time Anirudh Thapa. No, that is not a touch from anyone inside the box. Kratky is now looking, making those changes happening. and Mumbai City has got the equalizers. But I think it is some sort of disheartening performances from Vishal Kath which happened, no denying the fact. I mean, that shot, Vishal Kath, either he could have got a hold of that or either he could have gone for those big clearances. But that deflection, he just gifted it. So same, what Vishal Kath has gifted it to Mumbai City, and it is what Manuel Neuer gifted it to Real Madrid. The same thing is happening over here again at the Mumbai Football Arena, and Mumbai City down to 10 men has scored their equalizers against the Mohun Bagan Supergiants. But both of the goal scoring machines, Petratos as well as the likes, I mean, it is only McLaren who has been substituted, but Petratos is the man still staying. But no Cummings for today, no Sahal for today. Can Molina's man get those big wins in the late stoppage time? Can those clutch moments happen for Molina's men again? 6 minutes of stoppage time added to it. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Will these 6 minutes add? Will these 6 minutes add to the results to be happening? Man, that second goal which came in, it was something not much to be seen. Look at that happiness on the face of Vikram Pratap Singh. I mean, Mumbai City is just digging their own soil much because they have got those red cards, and now with those equalizers, they are looking happy. What was that happiness which was not much seen? Petratos, will he make those clutch moments goal happening for Mohun Bagan Super Giants again? Passes that to Stewart. Petratos on the wings inside the box, get across. A clearance that is from City. Aldred gets it good. Trying to get that short deflection into it. Ashish Rai this time. Back to Aldred. Now the Super Giants are showing their clutch moments. Stewart finds Petratos. Inside the box goes Stewart. That is a deflection. Manveer Singh staying bit deep on the defense, collects it, finds Petratos. Stewart, passes happening. Van Neef getting those interceptions. 3 minutes of the stoppage time is up. Still 3 minutes more to go in this. Still 3 more minutes to go into this. Aldred with that throw finds Thapa. Thapa gets Biswas. Biswas finds Ashik. Ashik gets Liston Colasso. Colasso on the wings. Will he go for those crosses? No. Kicking with the ball. Tries to find Thapa. Thapa gets Petratos, but this time he was high up on the pitch. Now on those late stoppage time, the Super Giants are trying to make those creativity and those clutch moments to be happening. And yes, Mumbai City fans are having a good view of that. Stewart gets it to Petratos. Petratos gets a touch to it. Oh my god, safe. That is safe. Mohun Bagan Super Giants could have got that late stoppage time goal. Oh my god, this time Lachenga gets that hold of it. Good. Dipendra Biswas finally getting those clearances. The ball is off for a throw in favor of the Mumbai City. Still 2 minutes to go. City with that throw. Liston Colasso down on the defensive aspects. Ashik. Manveer Singh getting those clearances. Ashik Kunyan, the tall man, again getting those interceptions good from the left backs. I mean, to talk about Ashik Kunyan, he is that man. He is so capable enough of getting those upsets for the oppositions if he makes those runs. And to talk about this player, Ashikunian previously associated with Pune and Bengaluru, now at the Super Giants for the past 3 seasons. 95 minutes are up, still 1 minute left into it. Peter Kratke is having a smile on his face because down to 10 man, Mumbai City has been able to get those equalizers, but they haven't got those 3 pins, 3 points. Stewart passes that. Manveer tries to find Stewart again. That is a missed pass. Tangri with that tackle to Ortiz gets a yellow card into this. 95 minutes, 50 seconds on the watch, just 10 seconds to go. Which of the teams, either it is the Mumbai City or it is the Mohun Bagan Super Giants, who are getting to get those wins over here, boys? It is a free kick opportunity for Mumbai City late in the stoppage time. Vishal Kath having a view of the pitch from his first post. The wall of Stewart and Liston Colasso there to stop that shot from Van Neef. Van Neef is known for those long range shooting. Will he get that clinical into it? Van Neef makes that shot. Man, that is a big blunder Van Neef has made. He has given away those big opportunities. Van Neef has given away those big opportunities. The whistle has been blown and that is the end to it. And Mohun Bagan Super Giants remain invincible against Mumbai City. And Mumbai City, what a bad character they have shown for today's game. That was big bag and hilarious because Mumbai City were digging their own potholes time and again with those playmaking. But to talk about this game, Molina with the starting lineup, and to be precise over here, let us have a look of the stats which happened. Look at that, it was again 19 shots Mumbai City got. In the previous leg, Mumbai City got 15 shots, just 6 on target, 2 goals, one of them from own goal. And Mohun Bagan in the previous leg got 5 shots, 2 goals. That was one own goal from TD as well. But in the second leg, look at that, it is 19 shots which Mumbai City has taken and 5 on target, 2 goals. That is the 2 goals which they got somehow with those deflections. But Vishal Kath wasn't looking that good for today's. He was lacking in some sort of his form. He was making those saves, but those 2 goals were the cause of those deflections which happened from his side. No denying the fact. And Mohun Bagan, those opportunist 2 goals from the likes of Petrados and McLaren, that was mesmerizing. Nothing Mohun Bagan Super Giants were giving it, and it is the Premier, in the Indian Super League, they have got their 1 point again, and still on the top, it is Mohun Bagan Super Giants looking at the table. Yes, it is the table at the top with 53 points and Mumbai City at the 5th spot. Both the games, Mohun Bagan and Mumbai City in this season has ended in a draw. The previous one was a 2-2 and this one is also a 2-2. So 2 points being shared by both the teams in both the legs this season, and that has come to end. The last fixture for the Mohun Bagan Super Giants upcoming is against FC Goa, whereas Mumbai City will face Kerala Blasters as well as the likes of Bengaluru FC in their upcoming fixtures. But the timeline for this was something very big because the 2 goals which happened, but in the initial lineups, look at that. That was something very good. It was that young centre back Bhanwala, that young centre back Biswas, as well as the likes of Suryavanshi, which Molina picked up because the absence, there was the absence of Sahal as well as the absence of Cummings for today's game, as well as the absence of Rodriguez. 3 of the elite starting lineups for Molina were missing for today. And that is what Mohun Bagan with this lineup went good, and 2 goals which they scored, that was something so good. And 2 of the goals which happened so good, and Mohun Bagan getting those good opportunities. It was 32 minutes McLaren getting it, Petratos getting it on the 41st minute. But on the other hand, to talk about the lineups of Mumbai City, they were also not leaving any stones unturned. But most of the passes which were happening to Thonajam, Changte, and Singh on the forwards were denied completely by the centre back pairing of Aldred and Biswas. Panwala on the right backs was doing it so good. Bose on the left backs was doing it so good. But Van Neef, Toral were making it happen in the mid pitch. But from the likes of Fernandez, that man from City number 10, it wasn't happening from him. Panwar, Tiri, and Kroma and Valpuya were doing it, but the centre back pairing of Creamy and Kroma, what was expected from them, were not up to the mark. And that resulted in the first half 2 goals, which Mohun Bagan Supergiants got it. In the final thirds, City were looking composed, but Mohun Bagan in their passes in the final finishings were looking at so decent in the first half. And in the second half, it came on that 57 minutes where John Toral got that goal. It was a deflection, which they got it. They were not clinical into it. 2 of the goals which City has got, they have fought hard for it to get it. And the fight which they have shown, it was looking much hilarious, because most of the times down with that red card, Vikram Pratap Singh, after that, those moments which City has shown, it was all the way for them to get those yellow cards time and again. And then Molina came with the substitutions of Purnian, Bhanwala, and the likes of Anirudh Thapa on the pitch. And then it was the likes of Kratky bringing in the likes of Jayesh Rane. But after that, Molina again bringing in those substitutions of Greg Stewart. But I didn't find it anything that why Jamie McLaren was given those substitutions and Stewart was brought in. I couldn't find that bit clinical into that aspect. But that is what the substitutions which Molina made. And Sahil Panwar was the next substitution. I mean, Rodriguez was the substitution. Sahil Panwar was out from City. Thonajam was substituted and Chikara coming in. And then came that equalizer from Mumbai City. After that, Vikram Pratap Singh on the sideline, he was having a smile on that face, because that repentance of him of getting those red cards might be causing him those pains. But at least Mumbai City has got those equalizers. They have got a point to share with Mohun Bagan Super Giants. But Mohun Bagan Super Giants in the table, they are at the top. And in the previous fixture itself, where they got those victories over Odisha, they have clinched the title once again. And they are the reigning champions of the Indian Super League. And yes, still a game to go for the Mohun Bagan Super Giants and 2 games left for Mumbai City. What is that going to be? And as well as we had those voting sections open where you guys voted for the Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Most of the views came, only few votes for the Mumbai City, but then also this game went for a draw and none of you has given those draws. And yes, we are giving away those jerseys as well at the end of this month for those votes which are going to be counted, and those comments which are going to be in the chat section. So that is all from my side. And Mohun Bagan Super Giants has got the Indian Super League title once again. And it was the last time, 2019-20, where Mumbai City has got those titles. And after that, there is no hope for them to be coming back to get those titles. It is the second time where the Mohun Bagan Super Giants are getting it. And again, they are making it good, happening it so good. Joy Mohun Bagan, Joy Subuz Maroon, and yes, keep going. King Petratos and McLaren making it one again. Butter smooth McLaren. There were some sort of faults from Vishal Kath, no denying the fact. But yes, then also it is the numbers in the Indian Super League. The point table is looking it so good. Bye from my end, and yes, stay tuned to FC RAMSAY for all the Indian Super League, as well as the La Liga, the Serie A, the Premier League, the Bundesliga, Champions League, Europa League, everything we are covering up with those watch-alongs. And up for today is also the game we will be having, the epic one. It is the likes of Inter Milan who will be facing it good. I mean, to talk about the games late at night today, it is Napoli and Inter in the Serie A, the clash of the Titans. Two of the top contenders in the Serie A will face tonight. It is Simone Inzaghi's men up against likes of Antonio Conte's, as well as Real Betis and Los Blancos. The playlist has been made. Give your votes on that, as well as the likes of Frankfurt and Leverkusen. These three of the matches we will be having the watch along late night stream from 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time, as well as the likes of Manchester City and Plymouth. What are your predictions? Do give on the upcoming stream. That stream has been created and it is there on the upcoming live stream sessions on our platform. And yes, those cheeky piggy links also available in it. Go for it, join our social media platform and avail it. This is the next watch along we will be having for today. And yes, keep going, guys. Good night. Joy Sobuj Maroon, Joy Mohun Bagan. We are at the top and we have got that league again this season and we are the reigning champions. Stay